Hey, happy Friday, everybody. All right, so I have kind of a more content than normal here today, so I'm trying to go through this fast. First off, February has not been a fantastic month for rates, and it's mainly for two reasons. One, the inflation numbers have not come down as much as we were expecting, and the reason why it hasn't come down as much as we were expecting is because shelter costs has remained very high. It's a core number that's really dragging the how quickly inflation should be able to drop. That's because rents and cost of housing has either gone up or stayed flat. It has not come down as much as we need it. That's a big one. Number two is that employment numbers have come out fictitiously high. So we were expecting to have a very low new job creation number. They came out with this 500,000 jobs and really kind of blew up the market a bit, saying, "Oh, look how great everything is." At a 60-year low for unemployment, we have 500,000 jobs that were created last month. The reality is these numbers were fluffed. They weren't. There, a lot of them are part-time jobs. They weren't counting the hours cut, yada yada. So rates have not been great this month, and I honestly expect them to not be fantastic all the way through May. May is kind of our big month that we should start seeing a very steady decline in rates. So we have to kind of hang on till then. So if somebody does get under contract, I suggest locking that rate pretty much immediately. Now, away from rates, the big stuff that's going to be coming up here, and I want to take more time in a different video, not today, but it's going to be that there's going to be new loan level price adjustments coming out called LLPAs. These are what Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac basically come out every year and say, hey, different little sections of, depending on the quality of your buyer, credit score, money down, debt to income, all these different areas that create a rate for a client change every year because Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are targeting different kinds of clients every year of what they want. This year, they're making big adjustments. First big one is FHA is coming out saying that they're going to be dropping their PMI, the cost of their mortgage insurance, from 0.85 or 0.8, depending how much you have down to 0.55 or 0.5. That's huge. That's a big deal. If you have a $400,000 loan, a 0.85% MI is $340 a month. And then the same exact loan coming up this year at 0.55 is $220 a month. That's $120 a month different than these clients' payments. So they're making a big aggressive move to be able to be more attractive for FHA loans. The other big things that are happening, and I will show you all this, is all the adjustments that they're really starting to cater to lower credit scores, lower amount down. So coming up here in probably May, actually probably before that, because it'll already be cooked in, you're going to start seeing stuff like somebody that has a 760 credit score, 20% down, really good debt to income would actually potentially have a worse interest rate than someone coming in at a 680 credit score, 5% down. That's nuts. That's not normally how we pitch things, right? The more qualified you are, the better the rate you get. But that is not how Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are going to start incentivizing people to get these first-time home buyers or lower, a little bit less qualified people in the doors of these homes. So they're gonna that's another big one. And the last big one is on cash out refis. They are gonna start really beating up the numbers. You're gonna have way higher interest rates. They're changing the seasoning requirements. So if somebody buys a home, it used to be that, let's say they put down a lot of money, and in 6 months from then, they needed to cash out some of that money and get some money out. As there used to be a 6-month seasoning requirement after you bought a home. Coming up here in May, now they're changing that to a year. You have to wait an entire year to be able to pull money out. And not only that, again, they're really going to mess up your interest rate. So they're making a lot of adjustments coming up. It's going to change the way that we make recommendations to clients going forward. So just expect that the way that things are going to move forward are going to be what's best for the client, not necessarily what you're used to. So we'll let you know how, and I'll create a better video for all that. But thanks, guys, for watching. I know this is a long one, but go enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk soon. Thanks.